Hello everyone, welcome to Chess Traps channel. Today we are going to look at a dangerous trap from the d4 opening. As most of you know, when white plays e4, black has a lot of theory available. Players are well prepared and many common openings are already deeply studied. But when we start with d4, many club players and online players are not as comfortable. They often do not know the theory well, and this is exactly why today's trap works so beautifully. So we begin with pawn to d4. Black cannot play e5 because that pawn will be captured. So the most natural reply by black is d5. Now comes the key idea. White plays e4 and we are already ready to sacrifice our e pawn. Black accepts and takes pawn on e4. This position is known as Blackmar Diemer Gambit. Earlier, the most common move here was pawn to e3, but now many players know how to counter that line by not taking the pawn on f3 but instead playing e5. So today I am not showing the old f3 line, instead I will show you a modern and more refined approach. We play knight to c3 and this attacks their e4 pawn. So they have to defend it, and the most obvious and logical idea is knight to f6. This develops their knight and also defends this pawn. And now we play pawn to f3. They have to take this pawn because if they do not take, we can capture back and we will take our pawn back. So they take our pawn and black is hoping that we will take with the knight and continue the game as usual. But here we will not take with the knight but instead take with the queen. And this is not the opening principle to take out our queen early, but in this trap we are going to do that, and by taking our queen here, many of you may say that you have left this pawn undefended and their queen can take it. Well, if they do not take this pawn, then we can simply defend this pawn in the next moves by playing bishop to c3 and after later words castling on the queen side, and our structure will be very solid. So they have to take this undefended pawn, and now we are in a loss of 2 pawns, and also they are also quite good in development. But from this movement our trap starts. What white does is plays bishop to e3, and now we are gaining tempo by attacking this queen. This queen has to retreat back. The obvious response many of you would find is to play queen to b4. Why? Because by this we are pinning their knight and also attacking this b2 square, and we have to defend this. And how white can defend is what we will play here is castle on the queen side. By this we are defending this pawn. But many of you may say that, sir, what you have done. From this position, black has a great idea to play bishop to g4, and by this they are attacking both our queen and rook, and we have to sacrifice one of this. But here white has a brilliant move, that is knight to c5. This brilliant move is completely ignoring this queen attack, and you can see that now bishop can take this queen. But if they are greedy and take this queen, then we play a astonishing move, that is knight to c7 check, and as this whole file is covered by the rook, this is a checkmate for black. But many of your players may find this move and they may not capture our queen and instead try to create a escape square for the king. So they may move their pawn to e5 and now their king can go to e7. Now the trap may not work this way, but I'm here to show you how we can again trap their king from here. So we will play the same usual move, knight to c7 check, and as the king has this escape square, it may come here, and now white has only one great move by which we can win the game. I want you to pause the video and think of that move. Well, for the people who found the move, congratulations you all. The move was queen takes on b7. You may think that this move is simply giving away our queen, but that's what we want. Why? Because if the black takes our queen, then Previously from b4 square it was defending the c5 square, but now this c5 square is undefended, so we can bring our bishop into the game, and bishop to c5 is a brutal checkmate because both these squares are covered by the knight and this whole d file is covered by the rook. So this was part 1 of the Blackmar Diemer Gambit, and I will continue many more variations of this gambit. For part 2 and part 3, stay tuned with this channel and also comment for the traps you want me to make videos for you all. Thank you for watching this. Hope you like this trap. Do like, share and subscribe for more such traps. Thank you.